What up, people? What's going on? I want to formally introduce you to a new car for the channel. No, it is not that one. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. That right there is a 2001 Honda Civic EX automatic, 1.7 liter, 4-cylinder. I picked this baby up for, you guessed it, $800. Cash money, greenbacks, baby. Another 100 to get it titled and registered, so I'm into it about 900 bucks. It runs pretty damn good for the 20 or so miles I've driven it so far. There is some issues, of course. I paid $800 for the car. Of course, there's gonna be some goddamn issues, but I'm going to show you this car. It's going to be the new project car of the channel. I grew up, my dad's a mechanic by trade. I always grew up working on cars. I do not claim to be Chris Fix or all these other really good mechanics on YouTube, but I do know how to do some stuff, and we're going to use this car right here as my platform. It needs a little bit of stuff to get it going for inspection and things like that, but I'm going to show you the car right now. Do you see this tire is a little bit lower than the rest of them? No, it's not slammed. It is not slammed. The strut has just completely collapsed, so that's an issue. So probably going to need new struts on the front of here. It's not overly rusted, which is surprising for the Northeast. I mean, there's a little bit of rust here, a little bit of rust back here. The tires are in absolutely good shape. All the windows work besides this one. This window doesn't work. It does have a sunroof, which is pretty nice. The hood latch right here works when it wants to work. That's an issue. The lights look like they're fogged over, so they'll need to be taken care of. The paint down here, as you can see, is starting to go to a better place, but I'm not going to worry about the paint right now. We're just going to make sure mechanically it's good to go. I mean, there's some dings here. Being by, looks like somebody shot it with a BB gun or something. But on this side, it looks pretty decent. 800 bucks. I paid 800 bucks for this car right here. There's a little bit of wear back here. There's some, the back looks pretty good. The reason I did go with this one is because the body's actually pretty good for being a 2001. You know, it's 16 years old, almost 17 years old. So the body's pretty damn good. I left my cell phone there. I'll pick that up before I go. It has these rain guard things here for I can put the window down when it's raining, and I will need to use that because no air conditioning. So I'm going to try to recharge it. Parts for these things are fucking dirt cheap. So that's another reason why I decided to use this as a little project. It's because parts are absolutely dirt cheap. You can find them almost anywhere. There's already found on Craigslist probably 15 of these are parting out. So I could do it that route. The exhaust is a little loud. The pipe under there actually looks brand new, but he told me that the catalytic converter could use changed. He doesn't know if it's the one right under the car or the one that comes out the engine right here. So we'll go get the code reader and do all that stuff and figure out exactly what the engine code's on there, because of course the check engine light is on. The interior is not the absolute greatest. I'll show you. For 800 bucks, you really you don't get much. The dash is not cracked. The CD player works. The radio works. What's funny though is when I turn the headlights on, the radio gets staticky, so we're gonna have to figure that issue out. I didn't even lift these up to see them, but I mean, for being cloth, this looks pretty good. No power here, no power at all. Check out the back here. The back's pretty good. I mean, it needs a really good detail, which I'll take care of, but for the most part, the seats aren't ripped up. I mean, the headliner is kind of shit. You see the headliner coming off here. It's fucked up there, of course, but the seats aren't ripped up, which is nice. The carpets aren't overly stained, but that can be taken care of. Door jambs are pretty nice. I get one automatic window here. That's all I need. I'll be the one driving. I'm going to pop the hood and show you the disgustingness of the hood. Under the hood, it is very dirty. This has 167 miles on it, roughly, almost. You know, your traditional 1.7 liter Honda engine. It's got a new battery and a new starter. I drove it yesterday, but I tested it out, and the sumbitch didn't overheat, so I'm pretty happy about that. I've been driving it, you know, about 10 miles or so here, and it hasn't overheated on me, so I'm pretty happy about that. It needs cleaned up real good. Needs a couple things. I'll definitely change the oils in it, the transmission oil, the engine oil, check the air filters and stuff like that. You know, maybe change the fluids, the power steering and the coolant and different things like that. See, look right here. Doesn't want to fucking shut. Come on, bitch. Fuck. I'll get that later. The wipers work. I tried those out. There is a little bubbling starting up here. That's no big deal. Tires, you probably can't see it, but I can really get some fingers in there. The tires are pretty good. They're like probably the cheap, crappy brand tires. These are Cooper tires up here. Got mud flaps on it right here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I have a key fob to it where I can unlock and lock it. I guess the person who owned this ran a marathon. No disrespect to the guy, but he doesn't look like he ran a marathon. All 4 hubcaps, pretty good. So, there it is. This is the new project car for the channel. I already named it. Her name is Betty. Betty, she's old, like Betty White. Betty White, get it? Think about it. But more videos to come on this, of course. I need to figure out exactly what is everything diagnosed with this. I know the suspension right here is tore up. I'm gonna go check some engine codes to see what the hell's going on with that. Go over it and see what else it needs, and then we'll get started on working on it. But please welcome Betty, aka Betty White. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe for more content on this beautiful, lovely 2001 Honda Civic EX for extra special. We'll be doing a lot of videos on here, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, people, keep it real. Come on!